What's going on, guys? My name is Lieben, and as you guys can see, it's been snowing here. So today I'm gonna go ahead and take a break from the Z, and I'm gonna go ahead and help my dad fix this beat up Jeep that he recently bought, which brings me over here to the bumper. So I went ahead and took the bumper off a couple days ago, but now what I'm gonna try to do is, it has some cracks here. So I bought a plastic welder, so I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can actually fix this thing up, see what I can do. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is, this bumper actually comes in like two pieces. There's this inner part right here, and then the actual outer bumper right here. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is take off these turn signals, then go ahead and take off this back support, so then I can go ahead and, I don't know if you guys can see, it's actually been cracked as well too. So I'm going to go ahead and see if I can weld that, and then I'm going to see if I can weld the back bumper. I will say, I have never plastic welded anything, so this is going to be something new that hopefully I can at least do somewhat good. Alright, so I went ahead and did the first step, which was just removing the turn signals. As you guys can see, I believe the impact on that car was on the passenger side, so there might be a little more damage here on the left hand side. That right there is the right hand side, and here are the turn signals. One of the things that I kind of hate about this is they use those like star bolts, which obviously I don't normally use, so I have to go ahead and dig around trying to find them. And here is the passenger side one. As you guys can see, it is pretty much destroyed. I went ahead and ordered a new one of these ones. So these ones basically were just screwed on right there, and there's like a little tab right there that it slips onto too, just so it can stay secure. So now what I'm gonna go ahead and do is see if I can go ahead, and I've never seen any like safety clips. I don't know if these are like rivets or whatever they are, but anyways, go ahead and try to go ahead and take these off. It has quite a few of them. And once I do that, I should be able to take this back piece off. As you guys can see now, I've been able to separate the inner part of the bumper with the outer part. It took me a little while to know what I was doing, so I went ahead and searched online and actually realized that these rivets actually are supposed to be drilled out. And obviously I didn't want to go ahead and go through all that trouble, so I just ended up breaking like the majority of them. So I'm just gonna go ahead and buy new ones, or probably even just like put like different ones on it that are easier to take off once it's time to put everything back together. So this inner bumper piece here has 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 cracks on here. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to use the plastic welder here. Hopefully it works. It is 30 degrees out here right now, and I have the garage open so I can get some sunlight. So I'm gonna go ahead and test and see if it actually connects it. So what I've done to temporarily hold this crack into place, I actually went and put super glue on the crack. So now that it's on there good, I have the soldering tool heating up. So then I'm going to go ahead and start pressing it on there and hopefully fusing the plastic together again. Alright, so here goes nothing. So what I went and tried to do was put this metal stuff on it, but it's because it's too cold, it's cooling down too fast, and it's not allowing me to put it on there. So I'm going to continue without it. Alright, now, and from what I've understood is, after you solder the plastic, you want to use this right here, basically just to reinforce what you've melted. guys, and as you can see, this is so far the finished project for the first one. So you can kind of tell the really dark stuff right here, that's the actual plastic that was melted, and then the more the grayer stuff over it is actually this like plastic rod here that you melt over it. So I'm gonna go ahead and continue now with the rest of them. I probably won't show you just because it's the same process over to you. But once I'm done with all of them, I'll go ahead and show you guys the finished project. Alright guys, so it's day number 2. Yesterday as I was welding everything together, it got dark, which is why I didn't want to show you guys then. But as you guys can see, went ahead and welded all the cracks there. There's that one. Some more over here. Then that one there. So I mean, obviously they don't look the prettiest, but considering it was my first time welding plastic together, pretty sure I'll get the job done. I tested it too, it's pretty sturdy on there. It hasn't came apart or anything, so that's a good thing. So now I'm gonna go ahead and continue with the outer bumper. So because this piece right here is a lot easier to reach, I'm gonna go ahead and try using the mesh here again, just to reinforce it even stronger. Less chance of it coming apart later on. So right now I'm just waiting for the welding tool to heat up so we can go ahead and get started. Alright guys, and as you can see, what I did first was, since I had the mesh under here, I go ahead and heat up the actual plastic so it kind of sticks onto it, kind of acts like a glue. Then I went ahead and layered it over it. After that was completely covered by the actual bumper material, then I went ahead and used this actual like soldering material that came with the kit, and I went ahead and laid it over just to add extra like reinforcement to it. So now that one's done. Now we have another one right over here that we have to go ahead and do. The reason I'm doing it from the inside is because after this I do want to go ahead and Bondo it, because I'm pretty sure you can still tell the crack from the other side. So I want to go ahead and put Bondo over it on the other side. But now I'm going to go ahead and continue on this one right here. So here are all the places that I decided to weld on the actual front bumper. So you can see that one right there was a pretty big crack. Then we have that one there, and then this one right here. Because I'm going to go ahead and Bondo the front of it anyways, I decided just to be safe to also go ahead and actually Bondo the outside of it too, just to try to make it as sturdy as possible. Go ahead and show you guys here. So there's that one there, and then there's the big one right here. This one actually didn't look that bad, so I didn't go ahead and put I didn't weld it on this side here, but I am still going to go ahead and put some Bondo on it. But now what I'm going to go ahead and do is sand this so it has a good surface, and then so I can go ahead and put the Bondo on. So I got the Bondo put on all the patches here on the front side of the bumper. Pretty much all that's left now is bodywork, sanding down the Bondo, painting the bumper. But I'll probably go ahead and show another video for that. This video was mainly just to see if I could go ahead and weld it and if it would actually hold the bumper together. But yep, that's pretty much it guys. I'll go ahead and see you guys on the next one.